Aloha, class! We'll be presenting on the biogeography of endemic species in Hawaii.
We will first cover the topography and climate of the Hawaiian Islands. We will then go through the reasons why Hawaii is an endemic species hotspot. And finally, we'll go through the biogeography and adaptations of 3 endemic species of the Hawaiian Islands. Hawaii is one of the United States and is located about 3,680 kilometers southwest of the contiguous United States. It consists of 137 volcanic islands spanning 2,400 kilometers. There are 8 main islands, the biggest also being called Hawaii, which is also referred to as the Big Island. In addition, there are many other smaller islands and islets. Hawaii is characteristically tropical, but it reaches moderate temperatures and humidity due to the influence of north and eastern trade winds. The island has 4 climate zones: tropical, arid, temperate, and polar. Temperatures at sea level range from highs of 29 to 32 degrees Celsius in the summer to 26 to 28 degrees Celsius in the winter. Temperature rarely rises above 32 degrees Celsius or drop below 16 degrees Celsius, except at higher altitudes where it often snows in the winter months. Now we will discuss endemism in Hawaii. Because of the extreme geographical isolation and distance, relatively few life forms successfully colonized the Hawaiian archipelago over its 70 million year history. Those species that did, however, found habitats that varied enormously over very short distances. As a result, the archipelago displays some of the world's premier examples of evolution and is characterized by high levels of endemism in both its native animals and plants, with over 10,000 species found nowhere else on Earth, and the creation of countless new lineages of plants and animals through natural selection and adaptive radiation. When looking at the rates of endemism, which is the percent of species found nowhere else on Earth, typically 99 to 100% of terrestrial insects, spiders, and land snails are found nowhere else on Earth, 90% for plants, more than 80% for birds, and about 15 to 20% for aquatic fauna. The 3 endemic species we'll be discussing today are the scarlet honeycreeper, the Hawaiian goose, and the Hawaiian hawk, which will be our main focus for today.
The scarlet honeycreeper, or ewe, is a native passerine that was once common on all of the main islands. Today, most of the ewe population are in higher altitude mesic and wet forests on Maui, Hawaii, and Kauai, with a remnant population on Oahu and Molokai. Their unique adaptations include a long, thin, downward curving bill with a trough-like and brush-tipped tongue, which assists in nectar extraction from the flowers of the Hawaiian lobeolioids, which have decurved coriolis, and the red blossoms of the Ohia lehua trees. It is also ideal for gleaning and stabbing small arthropods from tree foliage. Their color-matching bright red plumage acts as a camouflage that allows them to hide amongst the red blossoms of Ohia lehua and as attraction in courtship and mating rituals. The Hawaiian goose, or nene, are found on islands of Maui, Kauai, and Hawaii in the tropical savanna, grassland, scrub forest zones, and sparsely vegetated volcanic slopes. Their adaptations include longer legs and long, partially webbed, flexible toes with extra padding, compared to the completely webbed feet of other geese. This aids in walking on the muddy wetlands and jagged rocky terrain of the lava fields. The dull plumage in goslings acts as camouflage while weaning until they are fully fledged in 3 months, while their long, thin, serrated beaks allow them to graze and cut leaves, flowers, seeds, and fruit. The Hawaiian hawk, or eo, is found from sea level up to 2,700 meters in the tropical rainforests, lowlands, volcanic slopes, and along the Hamakua coast of only Hawaii, although vagrants occasionally wander to Maui and Oahu and Kauai. Physical appearance-wise, there are medium-sized birds of prey that can grow up to 40.6 centimeters for males and 45.7 centimeters in length for females. Like all raptors, they possess 3 forward-facing toes on each foot and 1 facing backwards. There are 2 color morphs that exist, dark and light, which occur in equal populations. As a carnivore, the eo historically preyed upon Hawaiian honeycreepers, nene chicks, and the endangered Hawaiian crow, and the now extinct Hawaiian rails. But they have taken readily consuming, introduced rats, lizards, game birds, as well as large invertebrates such as beetles and spiders. Their adaptations include a curved beak, which probe into tree barks to find insects and pierce into the tissue of prey. Their sharp talons and powerful flexor tendons allow for grabbing prey to perch and to roost. Their large wingspan, long rectangular tail, and sleek body shape aids in flying with prey, soaring and diving while hunting, and for aerial displays of courtship behavior. Their counter-shading or color-matching dull brown plumage allows them to blend among the trees to hunt prey hidden and as camouflage for females while nesting. Their strong stomach acid allows for digesting meat and carrion. They also have better eyesight for spotting prey, as tetrachromats with 4 types of photoreceptors, with their large number of photoreceptors in the retina, and with the high number of nerves connecting these receptors to the brain, and also with an indented fovea, which magnifies the central portion of their visual field. They also have careful bioparental care, which allows for a high fledgling success rate, and their immunity to malaria grants protection against the rampant avian malaria that has decimated the populations of other endemic species, such as the other 2 mentioned. These are our references. Thank you for listening and aloha!